Hello, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat. I am the Nurse Flipper. I am a full-time reseller, and I make a video every week on everything that we are selling. Not everything, but a good mix. So this has bread and butter items, those low $12, $15 sales, all the way up to the high dollar sales. Good picture of our overall business, which is a mixture of lower and higher dollar selling items, as well as fast and slow selling. So I am going to show you 20 items that we have sold in the last week from eBay, as well as a few from Posh and Mercari. So if you're a reseller, you'll know what's selling now. If you have this stuff, get it listed. And if you see it while you're out thrifting, pick it up. Unless I tell you I wouldn't pick it up again. Some of it was mistakes. I let you know that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, our sales are up. We're up over 5% over the last month. I will show you the back door of our eBay, and we have been doing pretty good over on Poshmark and Mercari as well. So I'm going to show you a good little mix here, tell you where I bought it, tell you how long it took to sell, trying to make sure I tell you if I sent an offer or if they sent me an offer, so you will know that, so you can kind of take that into account for your business practice. If you're not sending offers, I highly recommend doing that. So let's go ahead and take a look at eBay, and then we'll look at Poshmark and Mercari. All right, so here's our sales chart for today. We are at $248. I'm recording this at about 1:45 in the afternoon. For the last week, we have sold $3,234. We are up 5.8% from last month. We are $13,155 for the month. You can see yesterday we almost hit our $500 goal. On Friday, we did great. We had almost a $900 day. Thursday was slower. Wednesday was a good day, almost $700. Look at poor Tuesday, only $71. So you can see it definitely is a roller coaster. And I'm going to go ahead and show you some of what sold to make those numbers. I will tell you, if you watch the high dollar video from earlier this week, a lot of the higher dollar stuff sold this week. So some of that stuff might be a repeat for you. First up, I absolutely love this thing. This is a doily, and it is super colorful. I don't pick up a ton of doilies because most of them don't sell very well. However, this one was so pretty with all the colors. I accepted a best offer of $14.50 on this one. I paid about $1, so it's about an $11 to $12 profit. And I did pick this up while I was out thrifting. So this one wasn't part of a big linen lot, which is where most of my doilies come from. But this one actually sold pretty fast. It sold in under a month. Next is this turquoise sterling silver clasp, small beads, 25-inch. This one sold for a best offer I sent out to them of $58. I paid about $10. So this one is about a $40 to $45 profit. Sold very fast. This one sold in about a week or two, and great profit on this one, and some beautiful turquoise beads. Next is one that took a while to sell. This is a Kenneth J. Lane Tiger Head Spring Cuff Bracelet. This one I sent out a higher offer of 30% off because it's been listed since September. So I sent out an offer of $68.24. They did accept. And again, about 6 months, I'm about $5 in. So this one's over a $50 profit. You can see here, we do take the measurements. Here is that KJL. That's how it's identified as Kenneth Lane. And a little bit longer sale, but a good profit. And this is something I would pick up again. This one is something, unless I got it for $1 or $2, I wouldn't pick up. I actually accepted an offer of $13.64 on this, and I paid $5 for it at an estate sale. So I only made about $5. and I wasn't able to look it up when I was there. I did show the shelves were cracked on this one, and it wasn't in the best of condition. So this one wasn't priced at the estate sale, and I probably should have left this one behind when they told me they wanted $5. Next is this vintage picture frame. This one sold very fast. It sold in under a month at full price for $97.49. I'm less than $1 in. This one is well over an $80 profit. And this one was a 16 by 20. I got a whole closet full of these things for really cheap. I'd been putting off listing them. Finally got it listed. It sold really fast. You can see here just a few photos and measurements. And this one is well over an $80 profit in under a week. Up next is a pair of Columbia women's pants. These sold at full asking price. I picked these up at the thrift store for only $1. So this is stuff I will sell all day long. It is a $15 profit out of $1 buy. These are small too. They are size 4. They are omni shade. They were in excellent condition on $1 rack at the thrift store. So watch out for Columbia. I will pick up pants, shirts, jackets, things like that. The PFG fishing shirts sell well for us also. And this one sold in about 2 months. Next, this is such a cool piece. Pick this up in an online lot of vintage linen. It is a fireside or fireplace hanging. So this one sold in under 2 days. It sold super, super fast, and it sold for a best offer. I sent out of 10% off, so it was $23. I'm less than $1 in. It's about an $18 profit. Really, really neat piece. And I'm glad somebody grabbed this up. I wasn't sure because fireplace hangings aren't something you see often, but look at the hand cross stitch on this one. Really neat piece. I love vintage linens, and this one was a super fast sale. Up next is another one I sent out a 10% offer on. I sent out an offer for $17.54. This is an Under Armour Project Rock t-shirt, men's Red Bull logo. Got this from a viewer of mine in a bulk lot, paid $4.50. So this one is close to a $10 profit. It sold in under 2 weeks. So it was a very, very fast seller. This logo on Under Armour shirt seems like it sells very well. So this is something I would keep an eye out for. Next is another fast sale. This is a chunky black coral necklace. I accepted a best offer of $115. I only paid $5. This sold in only a few days. Very, very fast. You can see the pictures. You can see the branches of coral. This was a really, really amazing piece. I was lucky to get this in an online estate lot, and a very, very fast sale, and excellent, close to $100 profit. Up next is this Visconti pin box. This one I accepted a best offer they sent me of $35. It's a vintage luxury Visconti empty pin case. There weren't any of these for me to comp, so I'm happy with $35. I am only a few dollars in, so it's about a $28 profit. And this one sold in 2 months, not super long for this one. Here you can see the pictures. It was a very, very nice pen case. I bought a lot of empty pen boxes, and they actually have been selling a lot faster than I expected. Up next, another thing I love to pick up. This is a vintage shadow line slip. This one sold for full price, $19.49, and it sold pretty darn fast. This one sold in under 2 months. I picked it up for less than $1 in an online lot, and it is about a $15 profit. So vintage slips and nightgowns are something I love to pick up. Here you can see the shadow line made in the USA. Definitely something I recommend looking at if you're out thrifting or looking at online lots. Up next is this Vera Bradley Tea Garden. I like picking up Vera Bradley. This one was listed a month. I sent out an offer of $14.62. They accepted. I got this one for only $2 at a thrift store. So it's about a $12 profit. With Vera Bradley, I just try to make sure they're not faded and that there's not a ton of wear on them. Other than that, if I can pick them up for a few dollars, I do. And this one was a very, very fast sale. Up next is some lace, and we have sold quite a bit of lace. This one I accepted a best offer of $24. The lace has been listed about a month now, and I'm less than $1 in, so it's over a $20 profit. I did get it from an online auction. I bought big old tubs of lace, and this one was a pretty good profit and a decently fast sale. Up next is this beautiful Navajo cuff. It was signed LY. I believe it was Louise Yazzie. And this one I sent out an offer of $76, so that 10% off. It was listed less than a week. Very, very fast sale. And I paid about $20, so it's about a $45 profit. And I absolutely love selling jewelry. It's small, it's easy to ship. If you find signed pieces, they tend to sell a little bit faster. And this one was a great fast sale. Here is another set of lace. This one I sent an offer of $33. It is for 4 rolls, and again, less than a few dollars into this. It is about a $25 profit from that same online estate lot. These we lotted up because they were all white and they were very similar. So I put them together to get that higher dollar sales price, and they took about 2 months to sell. Up next is this Marvel Punisher hat, camo black mesh snapback. I accepted a best offer of $14 on this. I paid about $2, so it's about a $9 profit. This one sold fairly fast. It sold in under a month. And here you can see the photos that we show, the Marvel there, as well as the inside, and very, very fast sale and decent profit on a hat. Next is this Acma stand mixer. This one sold in under a month. I picked it up at the thrift store for $20, and I sent out a best offer on this one of $76 plus shipping, and it actually went international. This one did, and it's about a $45 profit. Sold pretty fast. I had some lower offers, but I had comped it. I was pretty comfortable with where I was at, so I held out, got that $76 and pretty decent profit on this one. So when I see stand mixers, if it's a name that I'm not familiar with, I will look it up, and this one turned out to be a pretty good seller. Next is this MFA, Museum of Fine Arts sunflower brooch. This one sold in just a day. Very, very fast sale. I accepted a best offer of $65 on this. I only paid $5, so it's about a $50 profit. This is from an online auction. Again, if stuff is signed, it tends to sell faster, and this one was a really, really fast sale. All right, this one is going to be our last eBay sale, and then we're going to take a look at Poshmark and Mercari. This is a Brighton handbag. This one was listed a little bit longer. It was listed for about 6 months. I picked this up in Phoenix. I only paid $3 though. Sent out an offer of $64.50 on this. So it's over a $50 profit. It again took 6 months though, so it took a little bit longer. This is a beautiful, heavy, very well made Brighton bag. You can see we do zoom in on that Brighton patch as well as show the Brighton on the bag. And this one was a great, great sale. All right, that was everything for eBay. We're going to take a look at Posh and Mercari. I use List Perfectly to cross post. If you would like to check them out, it's listperfectly.com. You can use my code, the Nurse Flipper, all one word, no spaces, get 30% off Try it for a month. I feel like you will see results very fast. I say this all the time, but it's the truth. So I'm going to show you some Poshmark and Mercari sales that we've had recently that we wouldn't make if we were not using List Perfectly to cross post. First up, this is Nabla's Cupid Arrow full color black eyeliner. I get a few makeup boxes a month. I'm probably about $5 into each. I'll keep like 2 out of the 5. I sell the other 3. It pays for the box and sometimes makes decent profit. This one's about a $5 profit. It took a few months to sell, but I am happy with that. And then I get to keep getting my boxes essentially for free. Next on Mercari, some vintage linen. This is a vintage handmade half waist. I did put ladies' hats, Victorian cottage core. So if you see it up close here, these are like beautiful ladies' hats over and over. And this one I paid about $1 for. So it's about a $12 profit and it sold in just a couple of months. Next on Mercari is these Wonder Wink scrub pants. These sold for $15. I picked these up. I think they were $2.50 at the thrift store. So they're about a $10 profit. They sold very fast though, in under a week. So here you can see the photos we do. This is the Spread Good Cheer Wonder Wink. Definitely a brand I recommend looking out for if you can pick it up for under $3 and it's in good shape, especially the larger sizes. This one is a 2XL and this one was a great sale. This is the last sale I'm going to show you on Mercari, and we're going to take a look at a few that sold over on Poshmark. This bracelet is an example of a signed piece that took forever. This was a Diamonique 925. Took over a year to sell, sold for $25. So not all sterling is created equal. I did only pay $5, so it's about a $15 profit. Here you can see the Tycoon, CZ, and China. And I'm happy it sold because I've had this one for a very long time. Next on Poshmark is this vintage blue Aruba snapback. I love picking these up because I get them for $2. It sold for $16. Again, $10 profit. I'm okay with that. Hats are super easy to photograph and ship, and we sell hats on all 3 platforms. They are a great item across the board in my experience, and this one took about 2 months to sell. Next is a Christian Louboutin empty shoebox. This one sold for $27. I actually am lowering the price on these because we still have hundreds of them left. So I actually have just lowered the price on all of them on eBay. I will be doing that on Poshmark here soon as well. So this one's about a $20 profit. We've had the boxes about 5 months now, so I am ready to start getting these bad boys moved out, and we still have tons of Louboutin boxes. Most of our Hermes and Louis Vuitton and Chanel boxes have sold, but these Louboutin, we have quite a few left. And I didn't know if these would sell. I think I paid $4 or $5 for these from a viewer. So they're actually only about an $8 profit, but they sold in a day on Poshmark really fast. It's not really a known brand. It is made in China, but these things sold fast. So I was very, very happy with the fast sale. And I listed them because I had already paid for them. So I figured I might as well list them. All right, highest sale on Poshmark ever is this Paul Yassart Butterfly Lampwork Millefiori paperweight. This one sold for $500. I did pay about $150, so it's about a $200 to $250 profit, and it took 2 years. So these higher dollar rare items can take a long time to sell, and this one sold on Poshmark. You really can sell pretty much everything on Poshmark you can on eBay. Very, very happy with this sale. If you missed it on the high dollar what sold, this is one of my favorite paperweights, if not my favorite one I've ever found, and very happy it is going to somebody who will love it. Last item for the day is this Joan Rivers Classics collection. This one was in the original box. This one sold for $35. I have done well with Joan Rivers. This one did take about 3 months to sell, so a little bit longer. I paid about $5 for it, so it's about a $20 $5 profit. Here you can see the box as well as the necklace in the box. We do show that Joan Rivers tag up close. And this one was a great sale. Again, took a few months, but not a bad profit. All right, my friend, that is everything. I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out. Share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. I really, really appreciate you watching. Don't forget, we do have a YouTube membership here where I review your listings, your store, answer questions live. Also do live sourcing for estate sales in your area, finding you stuff to buy and resell. And we do live shipping every other Monday. So hit that join button below any video. Check that out. We are getting into a new month, so there will be a lot of lives for the membership coming up. So definitely check it out, and it helps support the channel as well. You don't have to participate in any of those. You can come hang out whenever you're able, watch others, or you can be an active participant as well. I appreciate all of you that are channel members and have been for years. It really means a lot to me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.
I want to know you, but I don't know how. 'Cause every time I bump right into you, I get all tongue-tied. Want you to know me.